First of all, we would like to know who are you. So please introduce yourself in the chat. Tell us where are you coming from. How did you hear about us? If you are a part of the university, faculty member, or any organization, or partner organization in the ecosystem here, member, and tell us also what you want to learn in this webinar. So first of all, so like I said, introduce yourself, and then please use the Q&A. On the bottom of your screen, you will have a button that says Q&A. Please click on this button and put all of your questions as we go into the box over there. So we will be able to track all of the questions back, and we will answer all of the questions at the end. And we will also allow some time for questions at the end of the session, so you will be able to maybe nail down like a specific issue that you have. And the webinar, like I said, is going to be recorded. So anytime you feel that there is something that you really want to repeat and you want to get it a better understanding of it. Okay, so better understanding of it, you can listen to the recording again. We will put it on YouTube. And also, if you found this information valuable, please share the link for the recording with your peers, because this is how we are spreading the word. And that's why we do it. We want to share the expertise and experience of people in the market with you, so you will be able to follow their success stories and to become successful yourself. So before we jump into the presentation itself, I would like to speak a little bit about Stu Clark Center. And I'm promising it's not going to take forever, but I think it is important for you to understand who we are and what we do. So Stu Clark Center is impossible without the great team that is behind our operations. And it starts with our executive director, Deborah. She is overseeing the operations. She is a driver behind all many of our processes and top level strategies. Then we have Amy. She's our event manager, and she is a wizard that is making our events happen. So as you can imagine, it takes lots of work and preparations to launch anything decent, and our events are fabulous. And I'm going to speak about it shortly. So she's the one that is making all of the dots together and making all of the planning. And without her, it will not be possible. Lindsay, our marketing coordinator, she is spreading the word, and she is our marketing guru. She works on all of our channels and helps a lot in promoting us and promoting what we do, and also supporting other people in our organizations. And that's me. I'm a startup coach. I will speak about myself a little bit later. And nothing will move properly in our organization without Melinda, who is our office administrator. And she is taking care of lots of back-end things that are tedious and needed to be done. And she's like super organized. And I don't know like how things will move without her support. So why do we exist? Our purpose is to ignite the entrepreneurial spirit with every university student here. We believe that entrepreneurship is a very valid and viable career path, and we want to make sure that we are allowing you to explore this opportunity for yourself. So you will have more options, and as a result, you will be more successful. And when your success translates into our economy success, we all benefit from it. So I would like to put like a short video explaining the Stu Clark Center. It will do a better job than I do, so please check this out.
Let's talk about entrepreneurship. It's the light bulb moment from your first big idea. It's the decision to set out on a new path. It's the realization that entrepreneurship starts with a spark, and that spark starts here. At the Stu Clark Center, we're here to nurture your ideas and help spark your entrepreneurial spirit. How? How about competitive opportunities to free your inner entrepreneur? Advice from venture coaches who have walked the walk. Or some of the best networking events you'll find on campus. You'll find it all right here. By focusing on education, awareness, community, coaching, and connection, we build strong relationships with our students and do everything we can to help them on their journey to self-starting. At the Stu Clark Center, we thrive when you thrive. No idea is too big or too small. The Stu Clark Center is your one-stop shop for everything you need to start your journey. So why not start today?
So yeah, exactly like this video is
Let's
saying,
talk about
why not start it today? So before we jump in, two things that I would like to mention. First of all, uh, this webinar is a part of the series of webinars that we are developing for all of you. And we are working hard to bring the best people and the best talent into this series so we will get the most value for all of you. So you are participating right now in the branding secrets, the power of social media to build and grow your startup. But then we have a lineup of events extending to end of the March. And I would like to highlight and highly recommend the one that is going to happen in April 3rd, which is Elevate and Innovate with David Seagal. And David Seagal is a founder of David's Tea, serial entrepreneur, very interesting person. And we are very excited to be able to bring him in and to speak to our audiences and share his expertise and experiences with all of you. So that is a highlighted event, and I'm encouraging you to go and register yourself right away. Once again, for people that are listening to the recording, hope you are being able to do it on time. And the last thing I want to mention is the next big thing for us, our new venture championship that is going to happen in April 18 and 20. So you may ask, what is the new venture championship? So it is a big event, 3 days of high energy competition focused on entrepreneurship and innovation. And what happens is we are bringing teams from universities across North America, in a matter of fact. And these teams are competing with their business plans again, in front of real business people, real business judges. And what you are doing, you are competing and presenting your idea, and judges will ask you questions, and they will choose the best pitch. And we have over $60,000 in cash prizes, and this is open to grad and undergrad teams. Okay, so that is the biggest event of the year for us. And as I said, Amy and the rest of the team are making sure that this event is going to be the most exciting portion of our work. So a little bit about myself, as I promised. I'm a startup coach with Stu Clark, and Startup Coach program is a free service that's available for all of the students. And my goal is once again to enable your startup. So if you have a business idea, we will validate the business idea together, and we will make sure that you are on the right path to execute it. And we are one of the resources that will connect you with the rest of the resources, if it is like incubators, if it is accelerators or lab to market programs, we'll find ways how you can fund your startup. If you don't have idea, still come and see us, because we can help you out how to find the idea. So it's all about entrepreneurship. It's easy to book one-on-one with me. You just go to the startup tree that I will share the link in the chat later, and book a one-on-one. It doesn't cost you a thing. You can have as many as you want, and our goal is to help you to have your startup. So I can, like I said, I can help to anyone at any stage of their business and entrepreneurial journey. and we want you to use the service. The way that you can do it is if you will scan this QR code, or you will visit our office, or you will follow the link that we will put in chat shortly, you will go into our website, and you will need to create an account with Startup Tree, and then click on my name over there, and it take you into my calendar. Pick the time that works the best for you, and we can start working. So that was our shameless plug of what we do, and I think it is very important to mention that. But now I would like to jump into the reason why all of us are in here today, and I want to introduce you to Emmanuel. Emmanuel is a young entrepreneur, a successful businessman, and when I just met him, I was amazed by the energy and by the critical thinking that he's applying when he's speaking to you. So he's a very strategic person. He's a very creative person, and I find it that you need to be very technical on one hand and very creative on the other to be a very good marketer. And with his applied computer science degree and background in creating his own music, I believe Emmanuel has these qualities. On top of it, he is very strategic in everything he does. And for people like myself, it is very appealing quality. So once again, without any further ado, I would like to introduce you to Emmanuel, and I will stop sharing my screen so he can share his.
Thank you so much, Ben, for that nice introduction. I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone on the board, and hello, our guests. My name is Emmanuel Sidahome, and brief introduction of myself. I am the CEO and Managing Director of Beast Tech Sport, a business here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, that helps businesses with digital marketing and helps them tell their story with advertising as well. And today I'm going to be speaking to you guys about social media and uncovering the secrets of successful branding through social media, which is things that I've used personally to accelerate my success and accelerate the success of my business and my partners in my business as well. So first of all, I just want to start with what is social media. Social media, most people get it wrong. They think it's just for maybe posting pictures about what they want, but social media is, let's break the word down, social and media. When you think of the word social, social means a place where multiple people are, multiple people are gathering, right? Then media is any form of content like video, pictures, images, text, right? So when you bring that together, social media is a place for you to share your media with other people and connect with other people with your story and what you have to offer and your services and things that you want to do in life and your passions and your excitement, right? So today, I want you guys to discover how to create powerful brand presence and engage authentically with your audience on social media platforms. Let's get into it. So first of all, we're just going to start here. Sorry. So we're going to start here and start with understanding your target audience. Who are you trying to reach out to on social media? When you have a business, whether you're a digital marketing agency like me, whether you want to be a photographer, whether you want to be a event planner, whether you want to be a bartending service, any type of business that you're trying to conceptualize in your head to start in life, you need to understand who you're serving, because like my mentors always tell me, money is behind people. Money is not, the value is behind people. You're going to make money from people. So that's why social is important, right? And the media part of things is to connect with those people. So you need to understand what kind of demographic am I trying to reach out to. You have to understand the age, the gender, the location. You know, Victoria's Secret is not trying to reach out to men, as well as Calvin Klein is not trying to really reach out to women. Sometimes they do, but you can understand my thinking there, right? So you need to understand who exactly you're trying to reach out to. For me, I'm a business owner. I like to reach out to and connect with other business owners so I can help them with digital marketing. So you have to understand your demographic that you're trying to connect with. And two, And in the portion of one where it says the location, we're not talking about a physical location. We're talking about more of the social media aspect of things, right? Are they on TikTok? Are they on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on YouTube? Where are you trying to reach these people? What are their ages and who are they, right? That's what's going to help you create what exactly your business is trying to accomplish. If you can narrow that down, the more successful you're going to be. And two, we go into behavioral patterns, right? You uncover their interests, their behaviors, and their preferences, right? You have to understand that your demographic, they have certain interests, they have certain behaviors, they have certain preferences. If somebody like me, I like to connect with professionals, so I like to market mostly on LinkedIn. The things that I do on TikTok and the things that I do on LinkedIn are different. The things that I do on Instagram are different because I know the type of audience that I'm trying to reach out to. I'm also an entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses. So I use different platforms to connect with different age groups and different types of people. So those are their behavioral patterns. And thirdly, you want to analyze their engagement metrics, right? You want to analyze social media interactions and responses. How is your audience responding to your content? How are they responding to your posts? How are they responding to what you're putting out there? You have to analyze that to know if you're actually going in the right direction. Moving on. So now we're going to go into building a strong brand identity. And to do that, you want to understand your vision and your mission. Define your brand's purpose and core values. One of my very good friends, Brand Boss Bill, is the owner of Brand Boss HQ in the United States, Chicago, Illinois. He always talks about make your brand's vision down to 5 words. Like I told you in the start of this presentation, my business is a digital marketing agency that is out there to help businesses tell their story in advertising or help them gain and retain clients. You understand? So in that statement, everyone can know what exactly I do, right? So my mission is to go out there and help brands tell their story, help businesses retain clients. So it's like short, concise, I know what exactly I offer. And your visual elements, create unique and consistent logo, color palette, and design schemes. You have to know, the type of energy you're trying to put out there. Like even in this presentation, you notice certain colors, yellow. My brand is Bees Tech Support. We have, with the word bees, we have a yellow branding, but bees also means business in a sense. It's a short form for business. So you see that is a consistent flow and play on words. Bees Tech Support, we support businesses in advertising, tech support, the things that they might not understand. So all those little things helps your business tell a strong story, have a brand voice. It helps you engage with your audience and they know what exactly you do. And your brand voice, you have to establish a tone and language that resonates with your audience. So for instance, like I said, you post on different platforms, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. You have to know what exactly you're saying on those different platforms. If you're connecting with younger individuals, then you know how to relate with them. You know how to speak to them. If you're connecting with professionals, then you have to speak professionally. You have to talk with the professional tone, with the professional excitement, with everything professional, look professional, dress professional, because they're going to trust you with their money. They're going to trust you with their brand. They're going to trust you with their products and their services. So you want to appear like you can handle those responsibilities. And now have a strategy. So to have a strategy, the best and most important thing, number one, is goal setting. What do you want to achieve? Where are you going? Where exactly are you headed with your business? What do you want to gain from this business? How many people are you trying to solve? And what are you trying to accomplish? What is the measurement to realize that you've succeeded in achieving your goal? So money is a good measurement of achievement, right? You know how much you want to earn and you want to know how many people you want to serve with how much you're earning, right? So you want to know what your pricing is. Oh, how much am I charging people for what I'm doing? And you set a goal with that. Okay, I'm charging people for this, helping them advertise their businesses. And I know this is my goal. I want to make 100,000 by the end of the year. And I want to serve how many people based on my pricing with this goal, right? Then you know where you're headed. Now you have a goal. And now the audience engagement, you start to connect and interact with your audience through meaningful content. And when we say meaningful content, it's not about selling. The mistake people make is like they always trying to sell. They're always trying to promote their business, make their business look like the best business. But the thing is, you want to connect, you want to interact with your audience on a real human level where they understand who you are, what your story is. Like Ben was talking about, I came here at the age of 17 to Canada, and I was a musician, and I was promoting my music on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all those type of things transition into me learning valuable skills which I can use to help other people promote their businesses and make more money, you know. But at that time, I was doing it for myself in a selfish manner. But now I'm doing it to serve other people. But all those things that I went through helped me gain that knowledge to be able to do all these things I'm doing now, right? So when I tell that story, it resonates with people, and they're like, "Wow, this is interesting. It's an authentic, true story." And you want to focus on the problem, right? What problem are you trying to solve for people? What exactly are you trying to solve for people? Not about, oh, we do this, we sell digital marketing, we're the best digital marketer. No, show people that they have a problem. Oh, you need to connect with more people. I'm the guy for you for the job because I do this, and this, and I've learned this, and this. You want to connect and you want to focus on what you can achieve for others, how you can serve people, right, with your business and what your product or your service can do for them. And data analysis, you want to regularly evaluate your strategy. And people, when you do the same thing over and over and over and over again, but it's not working, then you know something is wrong. But they call it insanity to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, expecting different results when you see it's not working. So data analysis is a good practice to make sure you're on the right path towards your goal. And my strategy is called PPR. What is PPR? PPR means post pay reach. And this basically involves posting regularly, paid advertising, and reaching out to people. If you start a business tomorrow and you apply this strategy with the storytelling and being authentic on social media, trust me, you're gonna succeed. And basically, what is personalization? Personalization, you want to create tailored content to resonate with individuals. Tell an authentic story. Tell an authentic story. Let people know who you are, right? People want to connect with another person that they can trust, that they know is real. They know why this person is doing what they're doing. They know what the person wants to achieve for them. They know the person understands their problems. So make it personal. And storytelling. Convey your brand's narrative through captivating stories. Like I post content about my childhood. I post content about things that I learned along the way in my digital marketing journey. And people are like, wow. The only, like, I had a business owner all the way in Massachusetts reach out to me on LinkedIn, and he was like, wow, there's something you said in one of your videos which stood out to me. That's the only reason why I'm in this meeting with you today, because he felt that connection and he agreed with what I said. So you understand, like when you try to sell, and you don't try to connect, you're not going to succeed. Human connection, build a genuine relationship with your audience. Let them know who you are over time. Like I always even say this to Ben and other friends that I have in the business world. Like I know there are people that are watching my story now who I might do business with in the future, not even today, because I keep that consistent storytelling, human connection, people that have connected with me on a deeper level, but they might be too busy to just reach out to me today. But I understand that fact because I'm a human and they're human and they go through the same struggles that I go through and they go through the same things that I go through, but we haven't had the opportunity to connect yet so that I can offer my services to them. Influencing emotions, evoke emotions to form a deeper connection, right? Like I said, this all goes back to the same thing. You want to evoke emotions in other people, excitement, relief, gratitude. You want to evoke those emotions, not trying to sell, oh, give me your money. Give me your money. Most businesses go on social media, give me your money, give me your money. And that's not the way it works. You want to show people that you understand their problems. You want to show people that they're human just like you. I'm a human, you're a human, and I understand what you're going through. And my services or my products can help you relieve some stress, can help you feel more excitement, can help you make more money, things like that. You understand? It's the other way. Go from the human to the sale, not the sale to the human. You understand? Creating engaging content for social media platforms, diverse content types, utilize videos, images, stories, and interactive posts. So videos, when I make video content, I think videos are the most powerful, in my opinion. That's why we also do advertising in my business, because with videos, you can tell a story. They always say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I like to say a video could be worth 1 billion words, because literally a video is a array of images. a video is an array of images like moving in split seconds, right? So if you calculate that 1,000 words per image, then we're getting a billion words. You can tell. Plus, videos also have audio. So with audio, the vibration of my voice connects with you on a deeper level, and you feel that in your chest. You know, I know what I'm saying, and you understand it. You can hear it. You can feel it. So with videos, you can create more emotion. You can connect with people way more, right? Images are also a great option, but it's all about what you're posting on that image. There's also something called hook story or offer, right? So hook is what you use images for. You want to hook their attention. When they're scrolling, they see an image, they stop. This is interesting. So that's the power of images as well. Stories is just typically like stories on Instagram, and other platforms have stories and interactive posts like polls, um, voting, multiple choice. You want to ask people questions and make them vote on things. And people like surveys in general. Engagement strategies, implement polls, hashtags, and user-generated content. Businesses, like, what is user-generated content? User-generated content is using other people to maybe review your products, review your services, review the things that you want to sell, and interact with other people that way, right? Consistent posting. Establish a regular posting schedule to maintain audience interest. You want to keep posting on a regular basis, but don't be posting like you go on a business's page and they just post the same thing about this is our business, sales, 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 no connection. Post your daily life. Like right now, I took a screenshot of this webinar and I'm going to post it. Oh, I had a great time talking to you guys. I had a fun time expressing myself and teaching you guys about what social media is and how it works for me. So those type of things, tell your story on a daily basis. Tell your story. Tell your story. What are you up to? What are you doing? How can you help? What excites you? How was your dinner with your family and what did you learn from that? People want to connect with people. Conclusion, right? Key takeaways for successful branding through social media. Authenticity. I think I talked about that throughout this webinar. Authenticity. People want to know who you are. Be yourself. The reason why I stopped making music is because I realized that I wasn't myself in my music. I was trying to portray a character that was really not me, right? I grew up listening to like rap music and I was inspired by them and their success, right? They had money, cars, everything that you look up to as a child. But I realized, but that wasn't me. I had to dig deep and find who I really am, which is I feel like I'm a genius. I'm a very intelligent person. I've studied all these things over years, which helps me to be able to be a great communicator. So those type of things, I'm also a very kind, um, high vibrating individual. So I had to tune into who I authentically am, and I started to post that on social media, and it changed my life in ways you can't imagine. So, two, consistent communication. Maintain open and regular communication with your audience. When people reach out to you, respond. You don't know what that's going to come from. You know, some people ask you a question in comments, respond. Oh, hey, I find this interesting. Communicate with your followers, the people you follow. When you see their content, engage in them. Say, wow, I found this interesting. When you see something interesting, like it. When they see you comment on your post, reply. When they enter your DMs, reply. You don't know who is who. You don't know where your opportunities are going to come from. So consistently post, consistently engage, whether it's inward or outward, engage with people, connect. It's like a digital world for connecting. So most people are shy to connect in person, but behind a phone or a computer, it's easier. It's just a text, it's just a message, just type it, send it. Oh, I love this video that you posted. Can we talk more about this in the DM? You know, connect with people on a authentic basis. Flexibility and innovation. Adapt to changes while continuously innovating. Like you have to adapt to changes. I see people that say, "Oh, TikTok is not a good application. TikTok is for kids. TikTok is." I think TikTok has one of the best algorithms out there, but you know, it depends on who you're trying to reach. What are you trying to sell? I've seen so many people change their lives off TikTok alone and start multiple figure businesses off TikTok. Like I said, it's all about where your audience is. It's all about where your audience is, what you're trying to do, but be ready to be flexible and innovate, create new things, create new forms of content, change the platform, be the change on TikTok. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. There are people on TikTok. I've seen ladies in their 50s post on TikTok who have posted content that I'm like, wow, this is amazing. She's speaking to me right now. This is amazing. I'd love to meet her and connect with her. And community building, cultivate a strong and supportive community around your brand. This is very important. Like you want to cultivate a community, have all your friends follow you on your social media, right? Be yourself on your social media. Tell your mom, follow me here. Tell your friends, when you meet new people, tell them, follow me here. When you do business, follow me here. This is my community. I want you to see what I'm up to. I want you to see what I'm doing. And especially when you're being your authentic self, then you have nothing to hide. You have nothing to hide. You create a community where your family, your friends, your business partners can engage with you and see your story and see your successes and celebrate with you, right? And that's a beautiful moment for you, trust me. So this concludes it for me. My name is Emmanuel Sedahome. Like I said, you can check out and see all my social media platforms here at emmanuelsedahome.com. You also see a couple of my businesses. I also offer coaching on there if you also need some help. And yeah, Beach Tech Support, we help people tell stories and gain more clients, literally. And thank you so much for this time and inviting me here, Mr. Ben. And thank you everyone for listening.
Thank, thank you, Manuel. So as we spoke about it, we wanted to have more time at the end for the conversation, right? For some questions probably, and I don't have any questions in the chat box for now. So I will ask for all of the participants to to put questions to give us some feedback. But I have one for you, right? Uh, and actually I have a couple of them for you. So when we speak about creating content, right, many people are saying, many people in social media or in marketing, they will say, okay, you need to post every day, you need to post, like, every this time on every that time. But it is so hard, right? Especially when you want to create like something that is very meaningful. So my like it's a twofold question to you. So one of them is, how do I know that my content that I'm creating is meaningful and it is the right one for the audience? That's the first question. And the second question is, how often do I need to do it, and how do I do it in general? And you are muted.
Thank you so much for that question. So how do you know you're posting the right content, and how do you know this content is meaningful for my audience? So you're gonna feel it in your chest, right? You don't want to post a dancing video on LinkedIn. You're gonna know, like, oh, this is not the right platform for that. It's use your emotions to guide your life in general. Like when you study a lot of books, your emotions will tell you, oh, this is not the right platform for this. And like I said, you are the value. Human beings are very valuable, and we're not told that a lot of times. But you are the value. Your story is the value. Whether you're, I like to post my struggles on LinkedIn, or my past struggles, or who I was and where my mindset was at and where I am now. I post that so that people can connect. So you will use your emotional guidance system to decide for yourself, like, whoa, this type of content. If I saw it in another, how would I resonate with this? And when it comes to consistency, it's better to say something valuable. It's better to say nothing than say something that's not valuable, right? So don't feel pressure to always post, especially if you have nothing to say. One post that is important and connects on a deeper level is way more important than 1,000 million posts that you just post random, trying to sell, trying to sell, trying to sell. So if you have, it could be as simple as, oh, I had this thought. Like take a picture of your computer or what you did today, or your view of a table or your coffee, and write a story with the text. Oh, today I was just thinking about life and how beautiful it is from where I came from and where I am now, and all the lessons I've gotten. So it's more about the value that's in you. It's more about what's coming out of you, not how it looks, not how it appears. It's more about the substance. It's I was reading a book today by Esther and Jerry Hicks, and it talks about, it's more about the fruit from the tree, not the tree itself. So it's more about the fruit you're bearing and what you're putting out. If you're putting out a poisonous fruit or a rotten fruit, then you would know. So put out a delicious, sweet fruit, and people will connect with you.
Well, that's actually a nice analogy. I will put it into my toolbox, and I'll try to use it for sure. Uh, the following up kind of to this conversation is, when you work like everything that you were saying in my mind mainly related to your brand awareness, right? And it is mainly, and I agree with you that we cannot sell because everyone will will be tired of your messaging and they will start skipping it right away. On the other hand, if you have if you have like a business or a startup that is not about them, like not about the founder, but about like a product or about a service that many of them are doing. So, what would be your advice? So, let's say if you are not a solopreneur, but you have like a team of 5 people. So, how do you divide it? Like, how you can make sure that everything you do on the social media is consistent and aligned with each other?
Hmm. So that goes back to the brand message, right? It goes back to what exactly do you have to offer? You need to understand that in 10 words or less. So once you can put that and seal that in your team's head that, okay, 5 people, this is what we do. Anything that doesn't align with this, don't post it on our social media. This we sell to make, like for instance, I'm working with the advertising for a special African dish called jollof rice. And what they do is they sell a sauce that can make that dish that usually takes 1 hour to 2 hours, it makes it in 15 minutes. So, what are they trying to do? Make people have more time with their family, make people make food quicker, make your delicious meals quick. So they know what exactly they sell. Speed, time saved, delicious food, great taste. So whatever story they're trying to sell has to align with that message. Anything other than that is just sales. It's not connecting.
Mhm.
So knowing exactly what you have to offer is the key to guiding your team to always make sure that consistency is out there with your brand.
Mhm. There is one question in the chat. I will speak about the question right away. Is there is any like tips or tricks that you can share with me that our audience will use to identify these sentences or these little portions that are going to be like your messaging? Like, how do we start? Where do we start it?
So it's gonna take some time over time. But it's all about your passion. What is the reason behind the business you're starting? If you're trying to start a business to make money, then it's gonna show, right? If you're trying to start business just to collect sales, because the thing about me is I studied computer science for 4 years at the University of Winnipeg, and I graduated with a great GPA. And I came out in the middle of COVID. I couldn't get the job that I thought I wanted, right? Because I was pursuing money for the wrong reasons, right? I was pursuing it for the wrong reasons. I just want to be a programmer. And so I have to discover my passion. I love content creation. I love copywriting. I love marketing. I love marketing my music. So I love marketing businesses. I love entrepreneurship. So once you discover who exactly you are and the type of business you want to start, then it becomes easy, right? It's already in your head. I want to help businesses tell their story. I want to help people find their passions. I want to help people start a business. Once you find out who you are and what you want to do to serve others, which is where the money is, right? Money is behind other people. So you have to serve people in order to get their money. So once you discover how you want to serve people, then it becomes easy.
Mhm. Yeah, I love that. You know what? Like we often say here at Stu Clark, when we work with our audience, we say that we need to fall in love with the problem and not with the solution. So we are focusing on the problem and how we can mitigate it for the people that we are serving, and this way, like things are happening, like, and then the solution is being in demand. So yeah, that is a very good point. So there is a question in the chat over there. Is there any resources which helped you or changed the way you perceived something in your journey?
Hmm. There are definitely many resources and other people. People are resources. People are the greatest resource, right? I learned from everybody, even the homeless man in the street. I learned from the richest man in my business groups. I learn from everything. I learn from books. I study books. I study people. You know, knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you can serve, right? So those are the greatest resources, knowledge, right? And knowledge is in people and other people. You can cut so many barriers and skip to the top just by getting it from another person, getting the knowledge, the information you need. Like how I'm speaking to you, somebody's gonna definitely take this information and go ahead and use it and see it work out for them. So you might skip many hurdles that other people that didn't attend this meeting today will find difficult, right? So not the more you're willing to learn and make yourself vulnerable in front of other people, you will learn so much and skip lines and get to the top, right? So study people. If you have a problem, there's no problem that somebody else hasn't been through. Like I said, we're all human. The same problem you're going through, another person has gone through it and skipped it. So why not just go to them and be like, yo, how do I do this? How do I solve this problem? I can't make money. I'm struggling with this. Then, you know, like Ben said, Stu Clark is offering you guys free startup coaching. So why not take advantage of that, right? If you have those doubts about your business, go in there and have that one-on-one session with Ben, and he'll help you break those barriers in your mind and see if your business is actually valuable.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I liked it very much. So, if I will ask you, like, I want to elaborate on that one. Was there a book or an author or like even an article or something that you came across that you can consider as a cornerstone or turning point in your journey, even with transitioning from thinking about being being a programmer like in a large corporation pursuing the big buck over there, and then you decided that no, that's not what you want to do, and you jumped into this adventure of being an entrepreneur?
Uh, Definitely. The book that changed my life will definitely be Ask and It Is Given, by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's not really a business book. It's more about the mindset and more about your thoughts. I had to learn that my thoughts were, you know, creating my reality. If you don't believe your business is going to succeed, then it's probably not, right? So everything starts with a thought. There's nothing you can look around you right now in your room. Everything started in somebody's mind, right? So your thoughts create your reality. So that book really revolutionized my life. Then after that, I went into books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Then I also been recently reading Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Brian Tracy. So those are just some different books that I dive into. So most of them always talk about thinking. So, you know.
So yeah, that's actually interesting that these are not business books per se, but more of the more of mindset books. And I can have like an interesting connection. I've seen recently that Warren Buffett actually he makes a point of spending some portion of his day not on the business but on thinking, and actually a portion of that time he's analyzing what he's thinking and why he's thinking that. So that's kind of like again working on the mindset, sharpening your focus on what is really important. Okay,
Yes.
like that was yeah, that was a good answer. Like I liked it so much. I hope we have more questions in the chat, and if not, let's give it like a minute or so, and then if not, I will not keep you like any longer in here. I'm fully aware that you are running a very busy schedule, so let's see. Anyone that is remaining on the line today would like to have a question? Well, it feels like probably you answered most of the questions that people wanted to have in this session. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being part of the webinar. Uh, like I said, I would like to remind everyone that we have lots of programs in here. We have lots of things that are happening. So you want to be in touch with us. You want to be on our mailing list. We are not selling you anything, so you are not going to get any sales pitches from us. But what we do, we try to serve you the best that we can in your journey and in helping you to create this entrepreneurial mindset. And thank you so much once again for everyone who participated today. And thank you so much, Emmanuel, for being part of it. And of course, my great and wonderful team that made it happen on the back end and the background. Okay, so thank you so much.